So, this should be this week's releases. Other than the ton of stuff that arrived in the mail. You know, this thing felt pretty light, but it actually did have all 4 DVDs in here. Receipt aside, since y'all don't need to know about that. We've got the Gundam 00 movie. Awakening of the Trailblazer. The Girl Who Leapt Through Space, Volume 2. Transformers The Headmasters. This is the Japanese collection. K-On! Volume 2. Now, the reason I'm putting this one on top is because, you know, being something of a collector, because of this, I went ahead and bought a complete Transformers collection. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that and Transformers the movie. Not the Michael Bay one, the fucking awesome one from the 80s. But, you know, I have them. I'll probably collect more, Beast Wars especially, since I actually still have some respect for that. I lost all my respect for the original one, the original series, when I watched my brother go through it all again. I know, whatever. Let's see. That's not everything from last week. Stuff that shipped a little late and didn't arrive until like a day or two after. We got the special edition version of Magical Witch Punie-Chan, which has a dub. I haven't actually watched it, but oh, am I supposed to talk about what they're about? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the basic idea of this one. I don't know how to actually explain. It didn't seem like the dub was bad, but that it was missing some stuff, some audible jokes that you can kind of feel in the original Japanese audio when you've been watching that stuff enough. I don't know how to explain it otherwise. And then we've got Galaxy Express 999 and Audio Galaxy Express 999. I kind of want to watch these, but I just don't know if I want to hold out for the series for any reason or whatnot. I haven't figured that out yet. Oh well. Let's see. But we also, I ordered the stuff that came out this week that would only show up on the right stuff, and surprisingly enough, they actually arrived on Friday. So we've got first up we've got Katanagatari Set 1. See, I originally thought that this was going to be a complete series because there's only 12 episodes of Katanagatari, and NIS usually releases 12 episodes. But what I didn't realize is that Katanagatari has 50-minute episodes. So if we look on the inside before we look at the discs, we've got the book here. I actually haven't taken a look at the book yet. Now, these books always have neat amounts of art. I don't know about the text because I'm not reading it here. It's always pretty cool. The discs, now, here's something noteworthy. You can see it looks like your standard NIS release, but this is actually a combination DVD Blu-ray release. Now, I watched the DVD versions because those are easier to fire up. But I'm guessing the Blu-rays are the same 3 episodes on them. On this first disc and the second disc, same deal. It's a bit like the Funimation stuff going, and it fits in the exact same packaging. Oof. Let's see. Put that back. And of course I got the other NIS release for the week, Arakawa Under the Bridge. It's pretty much same as Katanagatari. Two things with both the DVD and Blu-ray copies. And as is usual for NIS release, their premium edition releases, we've got the book. I noticed that recently they have released some of their stuff non-premium edition. I was kind of looking to see if maybe they were releasing something dubbed, but it looks like they're just releasing the more affordable versions where it's probably just these 2-disc things in a smaller package without the book. That's my guess. I haven't actually seen them. And then finally, the last thing to arrive this week is, as part of that same purchase, is Sound of the Sky, which I think I've seen this picture before. As I think the post was talking about how Sound of the Sky looks like it's a combination of Strike Witches and K-On! You kind of actually see it, to be honest. But I haven't watched it to see if, story-wise, there's anything about that relevant. In fact, you know, since I have K-On! Volume 2, I'm probably going to watch that since I'm working from home. Let me see. It also came with this. I haven't opened it yet, so I'll take care of that now. But basically, this looks like an extra thing that was sent out. I don't know if it was for people who ordered Sound of the Sky or people who pre-ordered it, but I noticed it on the order page, I guess. Either way, I think there were pictures of this on the Right Stuff's website. There we go. Simple cards, postcards. I don't know if they're exactly postcards. Oof. Sorry about that. Oh, and since I've mentioned it to somebody over the week, I was saying that the Right Stuff purchases tend to include advertisements that make excellent wall decorations. There's a good example here. So this is, gosh, I can't remember her name, but obviously she's the little girl from Last Exile, for those of you who watched it. As you can see, it's an advertisement for Last Exile, but this here, good strong material, good picture that isn't really like full of advertisements. This is one thing that's neat about the Right Stuff is I don't know if your purchase has to be big or if they only ship them every so often with your packages, but the basic idea is you can start collecting these up and have some good small things to fill up little spaces in on your walls. Anyways, that's this week's update. Now I'll do the rest of it later today, the other videos. So, all of this week's stuff arrived, except for the one thing that got delayed, may or may not be here. I don't think we know when Tales of the Abyss is necessarily going to come out. Which basically means that next week I'm having to pad it a little. I'm choosing to. I could probably pad it a bit more than I did, but let's just play it safe, right? Basically, Friday I placed an order for the TV I really wanted. The one I've been using up till now was a cheap $350 one. That was a good drop-in replacement for the previous one, and it's actually been a pretty pleasant television. But at the same time, like I said, it wasn't the one I really wanted. It just got around the problem of I can't watch anime. And you know how important that is to me. So, I placed the order for the TV I really want, and I don't know, I guess it's supposed to be here by the end of the week. Maybe I'll be able to talk about that one. Or maybe it won't be that spectacular, or spectacular enough to warrant talking about. Anyways, the basic idea is next week, well, okay, so I know my financial situation is better, save for the one problem, but okay. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. This video is going to be uploaded overnight, so y'all will actually have it all day for Wednesday instead of waiting for me to upload it Wednesday during my lunch break, which I do take a late lunch, so y'all end up probably waiting a good while if it's something y'all actively look for. Basically, the reason for that is, as you might have guessed, I'm at home all week. You know, because I only do that when I'm at home. And the reason I'm at home all week is Saturday I was driving out to Best Buy. I was actually going there from Chipotle. I haven't eaten at Chipotle in a while. That was really delicious. And my car dumped all of its oil in a Tiger Mart parking lot. Basically, I changed the oil, or I had the oil changed a couple weeks ago, and this probably means they didn't do something right there. But I'm taking it. I want the dealership to look at it because not only will they do it right, but they also have recalls to work on, which is all good. Something related to glow plugs and an update of the system, the engine software, I guess. It's all fine. However, they can't look at it till Friday, which means I'm home all week, and that might lead to me being able to watch more anime. Maybe. I'm still going to play that one by ear, since when I'm working from home, the most important thing is making sure I'm getting productive work done. Today, it almost seemed like it wouldn't be that way, but then no, I managed to get a good amount of work done. I guess y'all aren't really interested in that now that I think about it. But yeah, basic idea is I'm home. The car problem is not expected to be that expensive, since again it looks like just something that they did. So it's just more oil, everything screwed back in correctly. Maybe a new part, but it's going to be a cheap part if it is. So I'm not panicking too much. I'm not putting my anime DVD purchases on hold. But I probably should, which is why I shouldn't expand the padding. But yeah, this next week only has like 2 new releases, so I added 3 things on top of that. And, well, I guess next week's stuff is planned. So, hopefully, the fact that I'm at home, and if I'm able to find anime I can watch while productively working, then that may leave me in a state tomorrow evening to show stuff from inside the box that I didn't show this week. Some of the bigger stuff. One of the noteworthy ones that I wanted to try showing all of Pokemon, because there's a new DVD in there that wasn't in there the last time I showed all of it. I kind of haven't seen all of those together yet, maybe. But I want Pokemon to be part of the request to show expensive DVDs and sets, because some of the more expensive DVDs in the collection came from Pokemon Season 3. So, maybe I'll have the motivation to do those Wednesday night and upload those overnight like I did these videos. We'll have to see. We'll play that one by ear. Alright? So, I guess that's everything. Yeah. Next week's planned. Yeah, so all that's left is to see y'all next week. And here's hoping y'all enjoyed your 4th of July, even if it wasn't a holiday for you like it was for me. Actually, there were people that, yeah. Okay, so yeah, see y'all next week.